Hi everybody, here's Christian. Welcome to Teamwork Cast.
Hey everyone, it's Shepard in another man's body. Don't mind what you're seeing.
And it's Cthulhu, who, you know, I don't know if I can live with this criminal in our midst.
Real
Sketchy stuff.
Dirty Shepard.
Sketchy stuff.
Dirty, illegal, vile Shepard.
Well, we're gonna get into that in a second, but first, we are doing our Let's Play of Monster Hunter Generations, and today we are going to fight some new monsters.
Yep, we're gonna fight, we're gonna do the quest Rocked and Rolled, which is Hunter Perkidios. It's from the Focused Grappler. Ever take a knockout punch? An old monster who packs a wallop. And don't get me started on its sticky goop. Good thing it came off before I went down for the count. You up for a round?
I'm pretty good for some goop.
Let's get rickrolled. Get it? Get it?
So before we get into why I'm doing it, can I just do a little special thanks here to Omnitoad, who is Twitch TV/Omnitoad. He's a gentleman, and he's currently letting me play as his hunter on his 3DS. So thank you for that.
You actually got his physical 3DS, and you play.
I'm holding it in my hands right now.
Okay, so
it is clean, and it makes me feel like I'm an even better hunter than I normally am, because he's quite a hunter.
So maybe let's unpack this, or how deep are you willing to go into this mystery?
I'll go right out. Okay. I don't feel like I'm a criminal, although I guess I technically am.
Okay.
So those of you who have multiple 3DSs, which, I mean, this is like a very first world problem here, okay? This is like bourgeoisie, like, oh, I've got a Japanese capture 3DS, I've got an American 3DS, I've got, multiple copies of Monster Hunter Generations, I've got Monster Hunter Double Cross. One weakness is you cannot transfer saves in Generations. There's no way. It's locked to the same console. So whether the saves are not on the cart, from what I understand, they are only like under some part, the special part. Which is like a really long way for me to get around to saying, yeah, if you want to be able to move your save around, you got to do some unsavory things to your 3DS. Okay?
Yeah.
And I did those things. I did those dirty, vile, evil things, which are illegal, according to Nintendo. That means their system; they can do whatever they want. And right now, if you're not aware of the scuttlebutt, if you have done this, Nintendo, after quite a while, has figured out a way to find out, hey, people are doing like really bad things to our 3DS system. We should probably do something about that. And if you are online with a modified system, or illegally modified system, as I am, you have the chance of being banned from the online services. So right now what I'm doing is the ostrich maneuver. I have my head stuck about 4 feet into a pile of sand, and I'm just waiting for this whole thing to blow over. See if there's some way to get around that so that I can still transfer saves. If I got to go back to like a naked vanilla thing, I can, but God help me, I've raised so many characters up in this game, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it anymore.
Again!
One more time.
Cthulhu's done it many times. Cthulhu's done it several times with Double Cross and Generations, as have I. I have a separate Double Cross and Generations character, but I only have one Generations character. You have multiple, right?
I have 2 saves on this 3DS, and I have another save on my other 3DS.
Yeah.
How do I get rid of the slime again?
You roll.
You roll.
Or, I mean, you take a cleanser too, but...
Yeah. It's just like, oh, come on.
So, like, I don't know. I don't want to get too much. What were you going to say, Christian?
No. It's yeah. I want to get more. Yeah. So is it? So you said modded 3DSs, but it doesn't apply to.
Yeah. So I've installed a custom firmware. So the question is like, if you just installed a modded firmware, like, does that make you Satan?
Well,
it could make you Satan.
It could.
I can't promise that it won't make you Satan.
The devil gets in everywhere,
Yeah.
Maybe he was hiding the firmware.
I actually am. I'm fine with Nintendo doing it. To be quite honest with you, I mean it's their console, and they want to make sure that because there are people out there doing some very dirty things to this console.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to get into it, but they've done some nasty, dirty things.
Nasty.
Nasty woman. Nasty, dirty things to this console, and they should protect it. If people are stealing games, they should not be stealing games. Then that's one way to do that. But it had been so long since there was a full-on, it's been exploited for so long, and they've been doing some really evil things for so long. People had pretty much thought they'd kind of given up on it. And interestingly enough, that's kind of what's been going on with the Wii U, and that the Wii U has almost definitely been given up on. In that, they're similar sort of scenario there, where people have fully exploited it. Not again unlike the Wii, where that was fully exploited, and there's nothing that's been done about it. So people are well, I guess we can just do this, and that was my thought too. I just wanted to be able to move the saves around, and there's a special tool to do that. Thinking nothing of it, so I don't know. I might be fine. I mean, I've heard that people that aren't doing anything bad have more or less been fine, but we really won't know until I turn it on and I test it.
Wait, so why didn't you just try it? I mean, eventually you will have to go online, right?
Eventually you will, but there's this thought or some hope in my mind that we might be able to find out exactly what's triggering it to make it bad. And then, I don't care to keep it. I mean, as long as my save is where it needs to be, and it is, I'll just unmod it, but I don't really know how to do that. So whether I have to unmod it, or whether I just have to find some way to get around it, I mean, that's fine too.
Dirty criminals.
Just the ironic thing about it is pretty much the only game I play is Monster Hunter, and I have literally several copies of the game. I think, does that count as irony?
Well, you're a special user. You're a special pro user.
Well, let's talk about Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
Oh God.
Let's talk about how many copies of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate I have. I don't even like that game. I'm sorry, I did not like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I've got a sealed Amazon Hunter's Chest pre-order edition of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I have a sealed just retail copy of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and I have the new 3DS version of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, which is it came with it pre-installed.
Yeah.
And then we can go into Monster Hunter Tri. I used to just buy that game and give it to people for their birthday. They're I don't even own a Wii. I'm well.
Whoa.
Now you can. Now you have a reason to own a Wii.
Wait, there's a Raytheon or Rathalos.
Rathalos. Prepare for.
Did he jump with me? Oh Jesus! Oh man! I'm getting followed. Oh no! No! Oh God, guys! We're gonna lose! 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 No! 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 Yes! Yes! Oh my God!
That's amazing.
No! This is amazing! I will survive! I'm fleeing! Oh my gosh, this was so close. Oh.
So again, I feel a little bad. I don't feel too bad, but I feel a little bad.
Yeah.
But I just think it's ironic because I play one game.
But that's that's kind of a common thing where anti-piracy procedures often hurt the most dedicated users the most.
Well, I mean, but there are absolutely large groups of people. Oh my God, Cthulhu! I just got to run in there. I got to run in there and life powder.
Yes. Cthulhu, you will live.
There are large amounts of people that are doing bad things.
I'm poisoned and on fire.
Guys, we need.
live.
Does nobody have dung bombs? I don't have any. This is not my granny sack that I normally have.
Oh no! I drank too many life powders. This is bad, guys.
All right, where are you going, Bracky?
Who would have thought that this would be the quest?
We will. Well, we're being punished by Capcom.
All because Rathalos decided to show up and just be a dick.
Yeah, that's Rathalos. Kind of being a definitely. Dick right. Oh Jesus! What?
Christian, I saw that, man. That was tough.
Seriously, man. I wanted to.
Oh, wait till you get to see my video. Literally, I get like Bracky pounds me. I'm slimed. Rathalos talons me. I'm poisoned, and then as Bracky hits me again, so I explode. I get stunned, and Rathalos fireballs me. I'm just sitting there like.
They're pretty good team.
This is like Trollvedon levels of like punishment here.
Who would have thought that these two would work so well together? Shepard, so you're waiting currently for
yeah, I'm just waiting. I mean, I'm not, I'm keeping it powered off.
Yes.
It's not connected online or anything like that. It's entirely possible that Nintendo like has a list, like that's kind of what Blizzard does, is they have a list and then they routinely go around and ban everyone. It's entirely possible. Like I'm already screwed. I just don't know.
No, I mean like they already know, and it's like
they already know. It's possible, because people don't know. Is it just the presence of a custom firmware? Is it the presence of like a tool that you shouldn't have?
Is maybe something about the save game?
Yeah, is it a save game? Is it people that are cheating online? Because there are people that are using this tool to cheat online, and for people that play those games,
that this is the reason. I mean, if it was just save game copying, that wouldn't be an issue. But I'm assuming
no. But like there's piracy as well. I mean, those are real concerns. I mean, those are very real, valid concerns.
Oh Jesus. Omnitoad, this was very uncalled for.
What for the ribbon fire I did to you?
I was hit by you.
Well, how about this? I just rode him. I'm riding him. Yeah, does that make up for it a little bit?
That's good. I'm already.
You've already forgiven
over it. I'm already forgiving you.
Good. So, but again, I mean, like I said, my general sympathy is really like I'm not crying. Like I knew what I was doing when I did it. Like I knew there was a risk. I didn't think it was a big risk, but I knew there was a risk. So Nintendo has to protect their console. I mean, I wish they had just done a better job right away. Like, there's one thing that Sony did is like when they have a software exploit, like they patch it right away and they get right on it. I think.
Yeah.
They don't
portable consoles notwithstanding. I mean, like their mainline consoles. I mean, the PSP got like really that thing got steamrolled really bad. But the mainline PS4, PS3 stuff like that, they keep it locked down, which they should. Because I mean, if you're a game developer. You are a game developer, Christian.
Yes.
You want to make sure that if you're making a game, that it's, relatively safe from most levels of piracy.
Yeah, you do, but,
I mean, not at the expense of the user.
There's worse things than people... I mean, of course, like, sometimes there's, like, really, really ridiculous stuff where people, there's some really great stuff where indie developers have figured out if somebody cheats the game, and then they get people coming in and asking them for like, oh no, this game is not working, and they find out, okay, it's because you pirated
you definitely hacked, you pirate.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've always found that there's like way worse things. For example, if you game like you had this a lot in the Flash game space where people would steal your game. They would actually take your game.
Thief.
Yeah, no, I mean steal in the terms of like they would download your game and then upload it on their website and make money with that, and pretend it's their game. That's to me.
Or even just take it and then replace the art files.
Yeah.
And then
so
like,
steal
this is
your
my game.
code.
And
well, that's really bad.
To me, that's the real thing that as a developer you really feel betrayed.
Well, that would be horrible.
Yeah, and also the thing that I would probably go to those measures only for one thing, for like cheating, because that's in an online space that's very unfair and it really spoils the fun for other players as well.
Yeah, I'm very against people cheating online. If people want to cheat in a single player game, like I guess like whatever, like it's up to them.
Sure.
Like you make your own fun or like whatever it is you want to do.
That's fine.
But
and when
if
you're
you go
talking
on
about
Mario Kart and give yourself like max stars or whatever the hell else you would do, I don't know.
And it's like if you're talking about tools to copy the game save, so I assume like this was the vector to download the game save maybe to like a PC and then edit some data about armor stats or something and then upload it again to the 3DS. So I'm assuming this was the real reason. Of course, we never know. It's just pure speculations. It's, you know.
Do you want to like energy blade him or something?
I'm not quite there yet. Oh, now I am.
Why don't you energy blade that bomb? Then?
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
That
was a good way to end it. Good way to end it.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, in brighter news, in the next episode, we will be able to talk about how we will absolutely all be able to record very soon together.
Oh yes, because there were some new Monster Hunter related news about the Monster Hunter and Switch
coming live from you from the past of about a month ago.
But
breaking Monster Hunter news.
But the funny thing is, we like it. Shortly before the announcement, actually we released a previous episode where we speculated about that thing. We received like a mind wave from the future, not that one.
Yep. Coming to you live from the past.
By the way, I'm just so proud that we did this monster. Like it looked dire in so many.
It was the Rathalos that was really making that an issue.
Well, that too, but Bracky is also not a monster to.
He's no
underestimate. It's good. It's good that we did this. You know what we're going to talk about next time around as well?
Spoons.
Spoons.
Yeah,
definitely we can talk about spoons. And also maybe about I also got on the Switch train as well, so we're gonna maybe talk about this as well. I hope you will join us next time around, and we wish you as always good luck and good hunt.
It'd be great if they just like blew everyone's mind and said, actually, in the West, we have ported Monster Hunter Double Cross to the Wii U.
The installed user base is.
They gotta clear out all that old Wii U stock before they release it to the Switch.
Yeah.
People think your armor set's full of crap? Squatty Potty. You're not full of crap anymore. Brought to you by Squatty Potty.